Hello all. Today we are going to discuss about the mechanical sensors, and in this we are going to discuss about the force measurement. So force sensors are the force transducers, and they are also called as a force sensors and the load cell. They are utilized for reliable measurement of the tension and compression of the forces. So the example of the force measurement or force sensors are load cell and cantilever beam. Basically, what is load cell? So a load cell is a strain gauge, and it is a passive resistive transducer which converts the mechanical elongation and compression into a proportional resistance change. So this change in resistance takes place due to a variations in the length and cross sectional area of the gauge wire when an external force is applied. The variation in the resistance is converted into variations in the voltage by connecting the strain gauge into with a stone bridge. Therefore we can consider a load cell sometime it is called as a force or weight, or when, and it is a transducer that converts load acting it into a measurable analog digital output. Therefore the output is proportional to the force or load applied over the transducer. The most common type of strain gauge is load cell. So here we are going to consider, this is a geographical representation of the load cell. So basically load cell are made up by means of a special purpose wired base configuration. So these are the coil of the load cell, and where the resistance of this wire will get changed in accordance with the applied weight. So here we can consider a strain gauge is a device which is used to measure the strain of the object, and if we are going to consider the resistivity of the strain gauge, then the resistivity as per formula can be defined as resistivity is equal to rho into L by M, where rho is the resistivity of the material and L is the length and A is the area. When we are going to consider this is a strain gauge equivalent circuit, with respect to this, a strain gauge under compression resistor is changed, and a strain gauge under decompression resistance also goes changed. So here under tension resistance goes up, and under compression resistance go down. Therefore we can consider change in the equivalent resistance takes place whenever the bending of the load beam takes place. So here we can consider when strain gauge is in tension, there is a different values for resistance, and when strain gauge is in compression, therefore whatever the force applied over the strain gauge will get changed in accordance with the applied force. So here we are going to represent the strain gauge by means of the cantilever beam type of load cell. So here cantilever beam type of load cell means it is a rigid beam where it is supported by means of a fixed supportive path, and here we need to go for applying the load over the load cell. So here we are going to represent when force is applied, then it causes some change in resistance, means it goes through the bending movement, and which is proportional to the alpha of the force beam. Therefore in simple language we can say load cell will detect the change in force by means of change in resistance of the coil inside the load cell. Therefore we can consider this resistance can be utilized in order to convert the applied force into equivalent electrical signal, and that is what we are going to represent the weight by using load cell. So there are some applications of the load cell, that is they are utilized in scale, then weigh bridge, then force gauges, torque gauges, etc. These are the typical applications of the strain gauge.